Zisiclus. In the heart of America, a new frontier of technology emerges, an invention that bends the rules of reality itself.
Once confined to science fiction, cloaking devices now step into our world, altering how we see and how we are seen.
Behind locked doors in America's cutting-edge laboratories, the invisible human is no longer imagination. It is engineering, perfected. From soldiers on the battlefield to machines in the sky, invisibility has become the ultimate shield, changing the face of defense forever. Join us on this journey into tomorrow. Subscribe to Future Tech Frontier and discover the invisible power reshaping our world.
Inside America's most advanced labs, scientists have cracked the code of light manipulation, turning solid matter into shadows.
The secret lies in metamaterials, surfaces engineered to bend light itself, wrapping objects in a cloak of invisibility. This breakthrough adapts to its surroundings, creating cloaks that work in daylight, in the forest, or even on crowded city streets. Humans can now vanish in plain sight, concealed not by darkness, but by the bending of light itself.
Invisibility, once a dream of fantasy, now flies under the banner of American innovation, reshaping science, security, and society.
But invisibility is not limited to humans. Machines too can disappear, slipping past the naked eye like ghosts of steel.
Invisible drones bypass defenses, rendering traditional detection systems obsolete.
The difference is staggering. Visibility invites danger. Invisibility ensures survival. Equipped with advanced optics, cloaked drones can spy, scout, and scan without ever being seen. Step by step, America moves closer to perfecting the unseen, a technology destined to transform every corner of life.
Beyond the lab, the battlefield awaits, where invisibility gives American forces the power to vanish in plain sight.
Entire units can advance unseen, turning the battlefield into a chessboard where the enemy fights shadows. Searchlights fail. Cameras falter. For the first time in history, the unseen becomes unstoppable. Each soldier becomes a phantom, guided only by trust, training, and the cloak of light itself. Invisibility is not just a weapon, it is a revolution in strategy, a shield woven into the fabric of America's defense. In the skies above, invisibility takes flight, transforming helicopters into phantoms of steel and silence. Once bound by radar and vision, American aircraft now move like whispers through the clouds, unseen by all below.
Pilots guide invisible wings, armed with precision systems that see the world, while the world cannot see them.
A squadron that cannot be seen is a force that cannot be stopped, dominating the skies with silence and speed.
In the age of invisibility, America's flag still flies boldly, its strength carried.
On digital maps, entire armies vanish, proof that invisibility is no longer theory, but power in motion. But even as the military perfects the unseen, another mission calls, a mission to save, not to destroy. In the hands of medics, invisibility becomes hope, a shield for the most urgent mission of all, saving lives. Traffic is no barrier. Roads are no limit. For the invisible ambulance, every path is open. Here, medicine meets the unseen, where patients are treated mid-flight, shielded by technology that the world cannot see. In emergencies, seconds mean life. With holographic precision tools, invisible ambulances bring the operating room to the sky. Where roads fail, the sky becomes the pathway, turning every American city into a web of invisible lifelines. Invisibility delivers the patient unseen until the final moment, when hope touches down at the hospital gates. As patients find safety in the skies, a new chapter opens, where law enforcement, too, learns to wield the unseen. From drones to helicopters, America builds a future where medicine moves faster than time itself, unseen but unstoppable. For law enforcement, invisibility becomes the ultimate advantage, arriving unseen, striking before danger knows it's near.
Criminals may run, but they cannot hide from guardians cloaked in silence, watching from the shadows.
In the hands of first responders, invisibility saves not by stealth, but by speed, protection, and precision. A cloak that once hid soldiers now shields the innocent, bending fire, smoke, and fear away from those who need hope. From the battlefield to the burning city, invisibility proves itself not just as a weapon, but as a guardian of life.
In World of Travel, invisibility turns every journey into an adventure.
Imagine walking above wonders of nature, cloaked paths hidden until each step unveils the horizon itself. Visible design transforms tourism, blending comfort with spectacle, ships that vanish, leaving only dreams upon the sea. In commerce, invisibility rewrites convenience, deliveries that arrive unseen, and security that watches without being watched. From coast to coast, invisibility expands beyond science and war, becoming part of everyday American life.
In fashion, invisibility blurs the line between body and fabric, turning style into a performance of light itself.
Even commerce transforms, where invisible wallets and hidden payments redefine security and trust.
Airports of tomorrow will cloak baggage, cargo, and even entire terminals. Efficiency hidden beneath invisibility. Airports of tomorrow will cloak baggage, cargo, and even entire terminals. Efficiency hidden beneath invisibility.
Across business, travel, and daily life, invisibility weaves itself into America's future, seen only when it chooses to be.
In America's universities, invisibility reshapes learning, creating classrooms hidden from distraction, where focus shines brighter than ever.
Lessons unfold on walls that appear from nowhere, turning knowledge into a spectacle of science.
Researchers use invisibility not to hide, but to reveal, studying the unseen layers of history, biology, and physics. In schools across America, the next generation learns to harness the unseen, dreamers becoming inventors. Invisibility reshapes how we learn, how we think, and how we build the knowledge of tomorrow. In space exploration, invisibility shields not just machines, but the dreams of humanity reaching beyond the stars. Satellites that cannot be seen orbit Earth, protecting data, communications, and exploration from hostile eyes. Invisibility bends starlight itself, hiding ships as they drift through the vast silence of the cosmos. Hidden explorers journey unseen, pioneers shielded by technology that turns presence into absence.
From Earth to the Moon, invisibility builds a future where exploration itself becomes untouchable.
In homes across America, invisibility becomes part of daily life, where safety, privacy, and wonder live together. Appliances vanish with a touch, decluttering the home and blending technology seamlessly into living spaces.
For children, playtime transforms into pure imagination, where invisible toys make fantasy a part of reality.
Even safety evolves. Families protected by cloaks that guard without being seen. Invisibility reshapes how families live, work, and dream, turning homes into sanctuaries of light and innovation. In the age of invisibility, security no longer stands in plain sight. It moves silently, hidden among us. Passwords vanish, replaced by invisible layers of recognition, protecting identity in ways no eye can see. In cities, invisible guardians walk beside us, protecting lives without ever casting a shadow. Wealth, knowledge, and secrets can now disappear into the walls themselves, untouchable, unseen, unbroken. From homes to halls of power, invisibility safeguards the American way, where freedom and security walk hand in hand.
In nature, invisibility becomes a guardian, allowing humans to watch without disturbing, to protect without being seen.
Researchers cloak themselves within the forest, ensuring wildlife lives freely, unaware of human presence. Even the oceans find allies in invisibility, machines that clean unseen, restoring life below the surface.
Endangered species are watched over by eyes that cannot be seen, protecting without intrusion, preserving without harm.
Invisibility becomes harmony, where tourism, science, and nature coexist, leaving the Earth untouched. In Hollywood, invisibility becomes spectacle, transforming premieres into illusions beyond imagination. On stage, the unseen becomes magic, where actors vanish, teleport, and transform. In gaming, invisibility rewrites the rules, immersing players in battles where strategy lives in shadows. For artists, invisibility is a new brushstroke, an unseen layer of creativity that reveals itself in light. In entertainment, invisibility transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, making every moment unforgettable. In America's busiest cities, invisibility unclogs the streets, hiding pathways, stations, and systems beneath the surface. Highways become layered with hidden roads, invisible to most, but ready when every second counts. Infrastructure heals itself with cloaked machines, repairing silently while the city keeps moving.
Mass transit transforms. Trains that vanish into darkness, appearing only where passengers need them most.
Invisibility weaves itself into America's urban fabric, building cities that move faster, smarter, and unseen. At the highest levels of defense, invisibility shifts the balance of power, where fleets and forces vanish from the map.
Naval giants fade into silence, moving unseen across oceans once ruled by radar and satellite.
Beneath the waves, invisible submarines prowl undetected, shadows of steel guided by a miracle's hand.
On land, air, and sea, invisibility arms America with a weapon that cannot be tracked, touched, or stopped.
In this unseen era, America stands watch, protected by guardians that no enemy can see.
Invisibility has crossed every frontier: war, peace, science, and life itself, reshaping what it means to be seen.
It is a story of light bent into silence, of shadows turned into shields.
Behind the stars and stripes, an unseen revolution unfolds, an era born of American vision and courage. In orbit above, guardians move unseen, carrying the promise of protection to every corner of the planet. What began as science has become everyday life, woven into the heartbeat of America. Cities of tomorrow will move unseen, fluid, seamless, alive with technology that hides in plain sight. A symbol of freedom, now paired with invisibility, a reminder that what is unseen can still be powerful.
In every light, in every city, invisibility shines, not by being seen, but by what it makes possible.
Invisibility is no longer the future. It is here, transforming the heartbeat of every American city. It protects our families, our homes, our way of life, quietly, unseen, yet always present.
From the halls of power to the streets below, invisibility stands watch as America's unseen shield.
This is more than technology. This is a revolution, built by visionaries, carried by dreamers, and shared by all. Invisibility does not erase who we are. It amplifies it, revealing the strength of a nation that leads the future. You've witnessed the impossible made real. Now step with us into tomorrow. Subscribe to Future Tech Frontier and be part of the journey into the unseen future.